That's all sorts of messed up. It is a cold and dreary night. We've got Operation Inflation behind us, and the only person out here in front of the building is Blaze down there. And it is pretty nasty out here. We got a few people. What's up, 3 Acre? Who else is in chat right now? We have Erstwhile, Walla, Bree, Pat, and Epstein. Welcome, everyone. I don't know if I'm going to be out here super long, just because it is pretty dead and pretty nasty. Put the tripod down just so I can fix my hat. I forgot my phone umbrella and a bunch of other stuff tonight. Let me go on to... Oh, I forgot to... I was gonna go horizontal tonight, but I guess I forgot. Did I miss you? Maybe let's go hang out with Blaze. We are right out front. Over there. This is what I'm gonna do. There. Man, it is. I thought there was going to be some people there. Yeah. I was in bed by like 11, and then was woken up from 11 till 1 with all hell breaking loose outside of my window.
11 at night?
What? Yeah.
Yeah, I think I went to bed like at 2:30.
I just can't do that anymore.
Yeah, that's not normal for me, but I'm thinking after the week it was fun. I didn't expect to do anything else. Like, to the bed, I'd be like, well, hey, I don't like what happened here. I left early after the week.
I was going to ask if anything happened down here after I left.
But yeah, when I got here, this is the Dragon, Jordy and Mason and everything.
Yeah, I drove by a couple of minutes ago. I didn't even see them. I'm like, oh, do I even want to like go on even for a minute? But I had like 25 people watching, so waiting. I'm like, I better at least go on and say hi.
Yeah. I don't know, I think tomorrow's gonna probably pick back up again.
Yeah, well, it'll be the weekend, so.
Yeah. I think, I'm really hoping after the holidays. I think, like, ideally, especially getting colder, I mean, like, I wonder if people how warm these things
How
get.
warm the inflatables are?
Yeah, like, I don't realize it's raining half the time until I see the flags are wet, and I'm like, oh, it's all wet.
Oh, because your peephole's even covered by the dinosaur head, so it doesn't even get wet when it starts to rain, I bet.
Yeah, like even in here, I don't have any to look up, but I guess if I do, I can see there's water at the mouth or whatever, but yeah, it's cozy in here, and like, I think, one thing we've been working on. So if anyone chats, I don't know, like hear me, but
Probably. Can you hear us while we're there?
I don't know. I can really see it. The only thing that sucks is these little like eyepiece that keep popping up really bad.
Oh yeah, I bet. And you're like barely like the soup's so tiny enough that your eyes just come out the very bottom of the soup.
Oh yeah, I kind of do that by design. So.
Oh, just so you're not as recognizable.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't really care completely, but like I might kind of little crop out because I know MAGA tries to dox me and other people and stuff. But what are they gonna do about it?
Yeah.
Actually, I have a nice car. I don't really want them touching my car. No.
Yeah, I don't have a nice car, but I still don't want them fucking with my car.
I mean, I don't have like some fancy car, but I like it. It's comfy. I'm already getting people like I always park away from people when I want to make
Yeah.
Let's just say it's nicer than most of the time. They don't have money. Speaking of which, like, apparently Tommy said on his screen that his wife lost her job too. Or lost her job.
I heard something like related to this, or
I have no idea, but I mean.
Yeah, I heard something about Tommy's wife losing her job.
I mean, either way, like, whether it's what he's been doing or just the economy, he's like, why are you out here counter protesting, regardless of which one it was. Like, most of them were.
I bet he was making way more money out here than she was making anyway.
Probably, like, that's kind of the thing. I don't really get it. I mean, like, I can't remember who I was talking to, but like, when it's quiet like this, it does get a little boring. Like,
yeah.
It is kind of more fun when there's like at least a little bit of tension and stuff. But I mean, I don't want violence, obviously, but
yeah. I mean, I'd rather it be, exciting because there's a bunch of protesters down here than a couple of counter protesters. So,
Oh yeah, that's kind of what I was getting to, but my mind starts like that. Like, as far as inflatables you can go, like people that are constantly in them, like we've been talking and keep each other safe. It's kind of been like not really like coordinating, but just kind of like each other there.
Keeping an eye out.
Yeah, like yesterday we were having like a little bit of a fun. It was like the most fun I've ever had. I mean, it was like it's great, and everyone was having fun. So like it's comfy, it's cozy, and like there's something people over.
Yeah.
Because I can guarantee if I came down here as myself the same amount without the dinosaur, like, I probably wouldn't have anything.
No, you'd just be, another person knowing around. Like, the people down here would know who you were, but you wouldn't be, like, recognizable that, just people that show up.
Yeah, I mean, well, there's people that change outfits and stuff, and, like I don't know what I'm talking about half the time.
Get real good at recognizing people's eyes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even do that. Well, that might be because it's hard to see. Like, half the time out here, I can't see the car that's right there. It's so clogged up. I started wearing a beanie to kind of like clean out my eyepiece.
That's smart.
Yeah. It shows my face a little more. I don't know, but as long as I'm not identifiable, I don't care.
I mean, you can just see your eyes on the top of your nose. I mean,
oh, yeah. If I like to see the dynamo, I don't have it.
Oh, yeah, if you take it off.
I'm sure, like, I'll be identified eventually and stuff. Mainly because I'm probably going to do something that would make me really identifiable, but it's not for, like, any attention or that. We'll see what that is next week.
Hey, that sounds exciting. Yeah. Look forward to finding out.
Oh, I'll just say it, I'm dyeing my hair.
Hey!
Yeah, 2026.
Awesome.
New year, new me, I guess. I don't know. I don't believe right now. Well, I mean,
I'm not one for resolutions, but I always kind of make like a fun goal.
yeah, I noticed like I woke up this morning at like 8 or something. No, I don't know. I woke up at like 10, but I like stayed in bed. I'm like, oh, I was looking at, I think I opened my Instagram, and it's like a bunch of ads for like the gym. And I'm like, I ain't going to the gym. never got enough here. Like, I go home on the phone. You need to gym. You don't need a gym membership if you're Antifa.
Right? Hey, what's going on?
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year.
Going out here tonight.
Hanging out,
Yeah,
filming. I'm out here every night filming.
I respect it.
What brings you guys down?
Oh, I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, just see how it is every now and then. I don't know. I remember when it was really crazy out here. I don't live in Portland anymore though, so just when I'm in town, trying to stop by. But
It's a slow night.
Yeah. Last night was
I mean, busier than tonight. There was maybe like 50, 60 people down here last night. So I mean, not like it used to be, but
yeah, I mean, in like October, holy shit. November.
oh yeah, there were hundreds and hundreds of people down here.
Yeah, it was like a week's never really
Cars coming out.
ran away.
I don't know.
They don't really say anything anymore. They
No
just try to
guards,
deliver.
nothing. Like not even guards inside of there.
I was so. I shouldn't feel bad actually. That's the wrong thing to say because fuck you guys. But like, I
Is that
sometimes
a
don't
taser?
realize who's coming
Sounds
in.
like
I want
it,
to. Someone get tased? What was that?
They're just setting it off.
Huh?
Someone's setting a taser off. No masks.
Genocide supporter! Creating segregation is birds.
So fucking.
Honestly, why is like there hasn't been any counter protests that
That really got like sniped in the
In the chat. The ICE facility's not closed, but there's no guards out. They don't have the lights on. There hasn't been a guard on the roof and a grip. There's not a lot of people down here, so I don't think they feel the need to, do the enforcement like they used to. But I mean, some people are still out here every night. There's always someone. Even tonight, this is the deadest I've ever seen it, but Blaze is out here, in front. Operation Inflation still set up on the corner. So even on the slowest nights, there's always still at least a presence. Pretty much 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
I know there's a crew that comes out at like 10 o'clock.
Yeah, 9:30, 10, there's that group that comes out. What?
Like, I know there's been like some people that have been like wafers and stuff coming down here. I don't want to say they are because I don't know who the hell they are, but
Yeah.
so it's kind of depends on how many questions they ask.
Okay, chat's getting a little spicy. I'm gonna switch it back over to subscriber only mode like we usually do when we're vertical. I forgot to do it immediately. So in order to talk and chat, you have to be a subscriber for at least 1 minute. If you've been talking, all you have to do is subscribe, wait a minute, and you'll be able to talk again. And then you can unsubscribe at the end if you want. I couldn't tell what he was yelling. You can unsubscribe when you're done, but that keeps people just from jumping in and out really quick and making comments. Woohoo, fuck ice!
people fighting in there, or just saying fun stuff.
Yeah, it's actually, there was almost 300 people in here a minute ago. Now there's like 220. We're not having much to show. That's I can change the sub mode to more than 1 minute. I think I can do up to 24 hours, and then I could switch over to subscriber mode if I needed to. But 1 minute usually does the trick. There's a few times where we've had to up it, but it knocks a lot of the people out that just pop in for a second when it's vertical. The thing about vertical is it shows up in people's shorts feeds, so they'll click in and just watch for a second, make comments, and click back out. So the main thing is I just kind of want to weed some of those people out. Oh, looks like we did click it to 5-minute mode. Okay, that's fine. I mean, if people are motivated, they'll come back in. And the thing is, like, there's going to be fewer people that are willing to wait 5 minutes, and then we can always just time people out and ban them too if we need. We go higher on rare occasion. There is nothing behind the gates. There's not a single guard. I'll get right in front and zoom in. There is nothing going on behind there. Not a guard on the roof. Not a single guard in the not a single guard in their little courtyard there. The Dancing Pink Frog isn't out right now. We have Blaze, and the Dragon was out a couple of minutes ago, but he took his costume off. He might be back out in a few minutes. Yeah, don't cross Bree.
Does chat want the Dancing Pink Frog?
Oh no, I can't zoom out now. The lighting's still installed, but it's not on. You can see it up there. Wipe my screen off. Let me zoom back out now. There's still ICE agents inside working and stuff. There's just no agents guarding the building, at least not right now. It's gonna be a Spirit Halloween store. I look forward to the day when this is just a big empty building. Oh, hold on. The stream may get funky for... Yes, I'd love a sticker. I've got a whole sticker collection. So this is all about it.
That's the one stickers.
Yeah, I can't really see it.
This is Fun Heights, so then I have another one that says we were check based.
Oh, can I get one of the other ones too?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's cool.
Spring fogs out faster than.
Oh, da-da-da-da, little stickers. Oh, Mohawk punk rock guy giving out stickers. That's pretty cool. I am not on my hotspot, so I'm trying to fix that right now. See what's going on. Is it off? It says it's on. Give me, I guess. Why are you not connecting? Oh, I'm sorry about the technical difficulties, guys. We may go up and down a couple of times here. Trying to restart the hotspot because although it says it's on, my phone doesn't recognize it. I think I'm connected to I.C.E.'s Xfinity hotspot, so I think I'm getting free Wi-Fi from I.C.E. right now. Probably not ideal for security purposes, but okay, that's back up. The stream may drop again for a second. Wi-Fi works. Back on. Okay, we are back. We're on the correct hotspot now, so hopefully the screen looks all right. We shouldn't drop out anymore. I.C.E. gave up and went home. We won. Clean stream. Does the quality look okay now that I'm back on the correct hotspot? I hope so. Yeah, there's no ice to be seen tonight. The two guys left in that one SUV, they didn't look too comfortable about me filming them. They even had plates on their car, Washington plates. For such a long time, I wasn't able to film over here without the stream falling out. Maybe the I.C.E. gave up on doing their little man in the middle attack on the cell phone tower. Some dogs have fur, some dogs have hair.
Hate to say it, might call it early tonight.
This is the only I.C.E. facility in the Portland area. I think it's the only one in Oregon, but I'm not positive on that. The nearest detention center's up in Tacoma. I know that they don't have any other ICE offices that have cells for holding people. They may have like an administrative office somewhere. There's still lights on in the windows upstairs. And there was that one car that left, so I mean it's not an empty building, but there's no tactical agents around for sure. Oh, thank you for the donation, Debbie. Blaze said he might be going home early, so we better film him while we can. Get some inflatable footage here. Oh, we are getting close to 100 likes already. That's awesome. That's really good for 20-something minutes into the stream. Yeah, all you have to do to like the stream is double tap on the screen. It's just that simple. For small channels like me, it really does help every person that likes and every person that subscribes especially. No music tonight. I don't know if Operation Inflation is going to set that up a little later or not. It means my stream's not demonetized, so that's a plus. I do like the music though. I think I'd trade my stream being demonetized for having some musical entertainment. Especially these vertical streams, even if they're not monetized, like I make pennies usually, so the horizontal ones, it's more like $3 or $4, but which, you know, on nights where I don't really get any donations, it's something at least when I'm able to monetize those. Raindrops are the soundtrack, yes. We could do like an ASMR protest stream tonight. Yeah, I can't believe the picture's super clear and we're right in front of the ICE building. That never used to be possible.
Hey, you got someone that's gonna come give you some content.
What?
You got someone coming that might give you some content.
Oh, hey, Richard's wandering up. Let's see if he has something fun to say. Hey, what's up?
Hey Nathan, how are you today?
Good.
Nathan, there were definitely a lot of people downtown last night, Oh, okay, that's New Year's Eve,
Downtown?
Yeah.
Yeah. There were a good amount of people here too. I bet downtown was packed though. I saw you talking to Tommy down there.
Yeah.
Thank you for the $5, Ghost.
Yeah, the old ice towers are quiet, but we know that the evil is still going on, plotting and scheming,
It is. They're still grabbing people even if they're not out front.
Well, Nathan, there must be somebody in there, right?
Yeah, we saw one car come out earlier, just a couple of minutes ago, and there's lights on up in the offices there, so
Yeah.
there must be a couple of people in there at least.
Yeah, it's like when we were having our big demonstrations, that's when they had all the guards out there, right?
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be back at some point.
It is nippy out here.
It is a little cold.
Yeah.
It was colder last night, but it feels colder tonight. I think the rain and the little bit of the breeze. It's kind of nasty out tonight.
Nathan, Nathan, at this point, winter just getting underway. Even goofy Rob Hill doesn't know what's coming,
Even Rod Hill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like we'll kind of have to wait and see what develops,
Yeah, we'll have to see. Hopefully we'll get a little bit of snow and no ice. That's what I'm hoping for. Not snow tonight, but snow some point this year.
Nathan, freezing rain is kind of like the ground's still frozen, and it's like you're pouring water on a frozen surface and searches instant ice.
Yep.
Is that the way freezing rain works?
That's how that works, yeah. It's warm up in the sky and it's below freezing on the ground, so it just freezes when it hits the ground. Pink Frog isn't out tonight, or at least not yet.
Fuck you! Fucking traitor!
I can't tell if there's anyone in there. I don't think so.
Nathan,
Hey, welcome to the Pretenders, Ghost. Yeah, what's up, Richard?
Nathan, Nathan, if there were no sunlight on the earth for like 20 days, would the temperature grow super cold?
Oh, it would be incredibly cold. Yeah, if the sun wasn't warming the earth, it'd probably be colder than Antarctica.
What's that?
It'd probably be colder than Antarctica all over the world.
Nathan, I wonder if the poles would get super cold.
They'd get even colder, I think, yeah.
Nathan, I think sometimes one time they measured a temperature of like almost 90 below zero at the South Wall.
90 below zero, that is cold. That is real cold.
Nathan, it's funny about polar bears are only found in the North Pole, and penguins are in the South Pole.
Yep. That's how that works.
Y'all are always dancing.
There's no music to dance to.
Nathan, I wonder why there's no polar bears at the South Pole.
Might just be too cold for them. It's way colder on the South Pole than the North Pole.
Well, it was
And the South Pole's just, it's isolated. I mean, there's no real food down there. Probably just couldn't sustain a polar bear even if they could handle the cold.
Nathan, is a place called like the the equator? Is that as you get towards South America?
Yeah, it's right in the middle of the earth. Like, exactly between the two poles.
So is that kind of like the halfway point between the North Pole and the South Pole?
It's exactly the halfway point.
Nathan, I wonder how long it would take me to get to the South Pole in a boat, yo.
Month maybe, 2 months. Well, it depends on how fast the boat's going, but probably a month or two.
That would be a cold trip, yo.
Well, you'd be going towards the equator at first, so it would be a warm trip at first and then colder.
Nathan, would it be harder to do from beyond the South Pole to try to go up north to the North Pole, or like this, depending on sea currents, yeah.
Would the currents, would it be harder to go?
I mean, up, going north.
Would it be harder to go north than go south?
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Nathan, I wonder why Tommy was downtown.
Why Tommy was downtown? Just because he was looking for people to harass, and there was a bunch of people down there, I think.
Yeah.
He'll go anywhere where you can find a crowd these days, I think.
Try to stir up an audience, yeah.
Yep. He needs people that will react to him in order for him to stick to work.
Nathan, I sometimes think it's laughable how the maggots are kind of the last of like Trump's kind, These handful of these maggots we see every Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
They're like this, what they call the real thin blue line, not much of them, y'all. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
They seem to be out in like no man's land.
There's getting to be fewer and fewer of them too, but they're getting more and more rambunctious.
No, I thought what we call how every time Saturday,
You were on MTV in the 80s, Cricket? That was the time to be on MTV. MTV's good old days, like when they actually played music videos. It wasn't just Rob Dyrdek 24 hours a day. What?
How many people you got?
250 somehow.
How much?
250?
250 people?
It's way more people watching me than there are down here, that's for sure.
Yeah. I think we just got a couple.
Someone down there?
Dude has one of those hats that's probably either ground zero or.
Oh, Blaze said he thinks he saw someone on one of the LED hats, so maybe Ground Zero or someone showing up down here.
I'm almost out of fucking wreck that dude. Not violently, verbally. Dude, like,
He accused my chat of being racist for calling him Ground Zero.
yeah. No, it's just like. That dude is the most insecure motherfucker I've ever met. And
He's alright when he's by himself, but as soon as he gets in a group of people, he gets really emboldened, and then...
yeah. But it's like, dude, we all get he's out here to try to get a girlfriend. And it's like, you picked the wrong side if you want a girlfriend. So he wants to say, like, all that shit about us being sympathetic losers. Yeah, we have access to his screen as much as anybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were here for hours, and you know, I was helping them fit, and we were just like.
They're mental gymnastics that they have to jump through to, like, justify themselves just baffle me.
Oh, that's just like the same thing happens with projection.
Yeah.
Yeah. Small little words. Have so many goddamn insecurities and stuff like that. Coming out here talking. I like legit what's happening. That game says the whole world, like, me and everybody else here.
Oh, yeah.
And I still feel really bad because of how pathetic and bad he actually is.
Those are those two punk kids that danced the night away a few nights when the DJ was down here. Yeah, I have as many people watching tonight as I did last night.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I woke up this morning and I was like, I'm tired. Well, there's not much traffic here anyways. I think everybody's just kind of looking.
Yeah.
Well, that day, everybody in the world come home for a little bit.
I thought I was going to be late getting here, and I ended up being 10 minutes early because there was just no one on the road.
Yeah. Somehow, though, even when there's like no one on the road, I still get stuck behind this little driver.
Right? The one guy that's going 5 under the speed limit.
Oh, you're lucky it's 5. I'm like, why are you in the fast lane?
But yeah, it was cool to talk to them. Yeah, they're doing it's like about like
Yeah, Friday and Saturday are always bigger nights down here.
Right. They're on now in like 15 minutes. So,
the thing that I told them was that like, the moment that we're
I can't imagine I'll be out here until 10, but
it does pick up though. I mean, there's sometimes like I've gone home and I turn into your screen and all of a sudden there's like 50 people here. And, like, not here and kind of like paying attention.
yeah, sometimes around 8 or sometimes around 9. Like, it always kind of seems to be like on the hour, you know, like
Yeah.
either 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, just people will randomly start showing up.
Yeah, I mean, I typically, like, I get off, I mean, my hours are kind of more normal, but, like, I don't want to work, you know, like, 11 to 7 up and whatever, you know, like 7:30 here at a certain time. Like, so I typically do stuff from 9 to 5, 9 to 5:30 and stuff. I had walked in before. But, yeah, even on the like Fridays, Saturdays and stuff, I get here and it's pretty quiet. And it's just really pretty quiet.
Yeah. Some nights I'll get down here on Friday or Saturday at 7 and I'll be like, oh man, is it completely dead? And yeah, half an hour later, there's a few more people, and then all of a sudden, yeah, there's 100 people down here or something.
Yeah.
Is that on like the big?
I would like to see more people from down there. Like, I know there's still a lot of people that still check in.
It's a tough sell, you know, in the cold and rain.
Not with these things.
I know. If anyone wants to come down and protest, the inflatables are warm and dry.
Yeah.
Talk to that guy right there. He's on screen.
Hey, how are you?
Hey,
Good to see you. You have a good night last night?
I was in bed so early.
Yeah.
And then I was, woken up at midnight. My entire neighborhood just went crazy for like an hour. Shooting guns, fireworks, the whole 9 yards.
Yep.
And then I was right back asleep.
Yeah. Yeah, we had left like right at 10 because we figured that it would just be like a clusterfuck of
Yes.
who's gonna be fighting who or whatever. But then like after we left, it seemed like you know, all of the MAGA people left too.
It's such a crapshoot, you know. The noise ordinance hits, and either everyone just kind of goes home, or like then people get like really kind of amped up and start going at each other.
I think it's because a good handful of us left, and it sort of like subconsciously made them feel like, oh, everyone's leaving,
Yeah.
so we should leave too, kind of thing. So I was like, it kind of worked out, I guess.
I was out right at 10 too.
Yeah, I saw some of the videos afterwards, and it seemed like a pretty good night.
There was a big police presence right at 10 o'clock too.
Because there was almost a fight that broke out. You
Is
noticed
that what happened?
People were yelling and stuff. I don't want to say a fight
Yeah.
broke out because a fight almost never breaks out. People just yell.
I was all the way back here. I'm like, I don't want to even be near that noise. I'll zoom in and
Once I saw that, it's like earplug time.
kind of at the end of that, I'm like, I'm gonna dip out like before this like starts moving around. I'll let them be distracted and just wander off, you know.
Yeah. You noticed the German documentary crew that was here?
Yeah.
Because I noticed that because there was a couple times where they tried coming down and instigating some stuff.
Yeah.
But when they did that, they immediately had like huge like camera and like boom mic and stuff.
They're like, we don't want to do this.
They started to figure out that it's like, oh, these guys are gonna make us look stupid.
Yeah.
And so I noticed that they didn't seem to calm down until after
they
the
left.
documentary crew left, and then they came down. And then that's when I was like, all right, I'm done with this shit show. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm so over the bickering and the yelling, and you know, I mean, it's always going to be a part of what's going on down here, but
yeah, but the thing is that as much as it sucks, it's you know, that's what their presence is going to be remembered for.
Yeah.
And they are constantly digging their hole deeper every single day. Because they'll come down and they'll, like, you know, just scream slurs and harass people and antagonize people, and whatever content they feel like they're getting, that they're getting paid for, the thing that people are going to remember, and the thing that people already see, is them being pieces of shit. And,
some people eat that up, unfortunately.
Well,
you know,
they eat it up as content, but the thing is content disappears in like a week.
Yeah.
That content is gone. Even the Nick Sorter stuff or whatever, all that shit's gone because content just fucking,
Yeah.
goes into the wind. But like the thing that people actually remember is, that presence of just like some of the biggest like bullies that you've ever seen, saying the craziest shit as loud as possible to instigate people, in like vague support of the most brutal, U.S. Institution, and it's like, well, you're making it clear that ISIS's biggest
ICE's biggest supporters.
ISIS's biggest, supporters are like the worst people that you've ever seen.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that people are gonna remember. And so it's not like back in the day with you remember like Patriot Prayer, where it's like, oh, we're just conservatives that want to pray in public, and then it's the evil Antifa people that are ruining it.
Yeah.
No, the images of that, like, these are people that want to instigate fights with people, and doing so to try and support what ICE is doing. And so it's like they are actively, as shitty as it is to like, be in the middle of it, they're actively working against their own project every single day. And they're making it really, really clear to everybody, like what's going on here. Like it's cult mentality. It's fascist thinking, and it is obvious to anybody who is not. Well, it's obvious to anybody, but the people that like are just sort of spectating from the outside, they all know it. They all know it. There's really good articles from like I think Axios put out a really good article. I think it was Axios. About the like streamer phenomena down here, and
I'll have to try and find that.
or even actually Oceanplot had a video, like a short little artistic thing. I think it was called like the Spirit of Resistance or something like that, in which, and Oceanplot is to my knowledge generally like center right kind of person. And his little piece, it's kind of making it clear that, like, the people that are here on the left are, like, it's a bunch of people from different, different walks of life that are all experimenting with different ways to be able to express how they feel about ICE. And all the people on the right that are here are making content for Twitter so that they can instigate and cause problems.
Yeah.
And that was from his channel saying,
He interviewed me, and I thought it was a really fair interview.
No, I thought your interview was really good. I thought it was really good, and I've seen a lot of interviews, and his interviews seem to be pretty fair. He does come across as like sympathetic to the right.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, but yeah, his interviews were pretty good. I like watching them because I also like getting a glimpse into the people that are down here, because a lot of it, especially with like the right-wing guys, because like all you really see from a lot of them is like the screaming and yelling and stuff like that. But it is interesting when people's guards are down to learn a little bit more about them. I think it's a valuable thing.
So I've only seen my interview from him. I need to go check out and see kind of some of his other stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff.
It's funny, I don't really follow what's going down here much. I have a lot more after I had some time off.
Oh yeah.
But
I don't keep up with the drama stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I just kind of came down here fresh every single night and intentionally didn't really want to get like wrapped up in it, just so I could just kind of have fresh eyes. But I mean, there's some people that just are so wrapped up in what's going on down here that they can, watch this like 12 hours a day and go deep into, what everyone says, and it's like,
this is my metric, is that you can tell what people's priorities are by the first thing they do when they get here. And you can tell when you have people that beeline it to the cameras or like beeline it to like the drama and
Yeah.
whatever. And you can tell people that, you know, the moment they get here, they go to the line.
Yep.
You can tell what people's priorities are based on the first thing that they do when they get here. And yeah, it sucks that there's a lot of people that are sort of captivated by the drama and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's hard to get around that when you have people that have been here for months and months and months. And it's like, of course, you'll get some like tunnel vision, you know. But yeah, the like online Twitter drama stuff is like, it's very captivating to a lot of people that are here.
Yeah.
But like I said before, ultimately the thing that like outside of all of the Twitter drama and stuff, that it's gonna disappear quickly. It always does.
Yeah.
Outside of that, the thing that people are gonna remember is you know, are people like, you know, Dino. They're gonna remember people like you know, the antagonizers on the right saying crazy shit. That's what people are gonna remember. So.
The inflatables that have people in them that are the same people that come in and day out in the same costume, like, I think those people are doing a great job of being like memorable characters from down here.
Yeah, it's the way that I view it is that fascism is something that requires a sort of fiction making. And so, you know, the Portland is a war zone. We need Trump to save the American people from the violence and Antifa, yada yada. Like those are narratives that are, you know, created to manufacture a sort of fiction, so that Trump can do things like embolden ICE with National Guard, or even, you know, militarize ICE and allow them to get away with like brutal treatment of protesters and you know, warrantless arrests and stuff like that, right? And so it needs that fiction in order to work. And the thing is that as silly as a lot of the like inflatables might look at first glance or whatever, it actually reveals, it sort of uncovers what the truth is, and it actually like sort of dissolves that fiction, you know?
Yeah.
So like when you see people antagonizing someone in a costume or whatever, it, you know, even when you're someone on the right, it makes you think, what is going on?
Yeah.
You know, what is going on? It creates that like cognitive dissonance, and it sort of forces reality back into the picture. And so I see it as largely like a tool to get in the way of the fascist propaganda that happens. As silly as it can look, that's the thing that I think is like the most important. But then also, you know, when people come by and they see that, like, you know, it's a cold, rainy night, and there's only, you know, Dino out here with, you know, like standing in front, like that image to people is like really like moving, for lots of interesting reasons.
Yeah.
And,
I have more watchers now than I did last night, which is
more what?
Watchers right now than I did all of last night.
I mean,
it surprises me. A lot of these really slow nights, they captivate people.
Well, I mean, there's lots of you know, there's time for good conversations like this. And also it's cool that, so like a lot of people are, you know, same reason why people aren't here right now. There's people that are like, you know, tucked away at home. People were probably drinking last night.
Yeah.
And they're, you know, chilling at home and being like,
I'll just watch what's going on down there.
Yeah, the first is a you know, a lazy day for a lot of people.
But just generally, nights like this, sometimes just I have way more people that tune in, and it probably is a lot of local people that are like, I'm not, you know, down here tonight. Maybe I'll put it on in the background.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on what's going on.
Yeah,
that kind of
here,
stuff.
like, in spirit, you know.
Yeah. And I'm
yeah,
surprised.
that's what I like about your audience, is that you get a lot of those people.
There's a lot of those people too.
Yeah, I've had a fair amount of people that have ended up coming down here that said, I was too scared to come down because of everything I'd heard. I watched your channel and realized what was really going on down there and decided I thought it was safe for me to go down. And I think that's awesome,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, and some of the people that have made a habit of coming down here, there's this like old woman and her husband that come down like once or twice a week or whatever. Just like they drive for like over an hour to get here, and then this old lady like puts on like the frog suit or whatever, and we'll just like dance over there and just like hang out. But like they'll drive for a long time.
Yeah.
And you know, show up for hours. And no matter what's going on, even if there's, you know, people trying to end up like yell at her and stuff like that, like shit like that is just so awesome, you know, and so it kind of creates an avenue for a lot of really interesting, dedicated people to you know be part of the movement.
Yeah.
So, it's cool. It's cool. There's a lot of really good people over here.
We also love it when people do that.
Huh?
We also love it when people do that.
Oh yeah. I love the.
If anyone in chat has ever waved to me and I don't wave back, I just can't see you. The honking's always a
The honking is a nice motivator for the people that are down here, you know.
Yeah.
It always brings my spirit up, especially on a slow night when a couple of people, especially if like a couple of people in a row come by and honk, it brings the whole energy up down here a little bit.
Never get, as soft as this is, never get a fucking scarf on Amazon, dude. Fucking shit.
You know what?
Use it as scarves on Amazon. I should have thrown it in the wash or something, because it's just constantly...
It's repelling the rain, or beating up on there.
Oh, it is, but there's just like little bits
hairs
of fabric that just like sticks to my beard.
I think every scarf I've ever purchased have been from the Goodwill bins. That's one of the, we go down there all the time, and that's one of those things, if I ever need a scarf, you can find 1,000 of them. So I always just stay on the lookout for like nice wool ones or like Land's End.
I just grabbed something that was cheap that would show up the next day.
Yeah. Oh, that's the best thing about Amazon. It's like, oh, that'll be here tomorrow, you know.
As long as you're okay with it being shit.
Man, I got earplugs that arrived yesterday. I ordered them the night before. Awesome. Ordered them at 11 at night, and they were there at 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
But damn it, those fuckers both broke last night.
They what?
They both broke.
How did they break?
So they were basically like ear tips on a little plastic piece, and then they had a rubber thing on the inside, and there was a hole that went through, so you could take the rubber piece out and they'd be like close to normal volume. But the rubber piece, both of them just cracked and fell out. So they were like $6.
I mean, I always have a bag with a ton of earplugs if you ever need it.
Yeah, if anyone comes down here tonight, I'll run over and grab a set from you.
Yeah, I have a feeling that a lot of people are drinking.
Yeah.
It's cold and wet, and I'm sure a lot of them got drunk.
I figured tonight was probably going to be a pretty slow night, but I almost didn't show up, because you guys showed up like right at 7, right?
Well, I fucking, I lost my keys. I was looking for my keys for like 3 fucking hours. Maybe 4 hours. Yeah, 4 hours. I was like walking around my house with a fucking flashlight and shit. I was about to call a locksmith, and it was in like the most obvious place. It fell in between the cracks of my couch. Obviously.
Oh, I'm glad you found them eventually.
Yeah, I was right about to call the locksmith and get like a new lock made, and like.
Yeah, because I drove by a little earlier, and I didn't see you guys out here. Blaze was the only one, you know, it's like one dinosaur, nothing else. I'm like, am I even gonna go out tonight? And I looked and I'd scheduled my stream and there were like 25 people waiting. I'm like, I'll just go on and tell them, you know, I'm gonna be out here for like 10 minutes. Then I got out and you guys had set up in the meantime. I'm like,
we're here every day. We're
yeah.
gonna be here every day. If we're late or whatever, there's a reason for it.
Oh, we actually have one guard coming out.
Don't fuck up that shit.
Holy shit, that caught me completely off guard.
Yeah. I didn't realize those people standing like right in front of the...
His profile says he's not political.
Wow.
Well, maybe just for shit.
Well, I guess there's one guard back there tonight.
Every single homosexual.
That's the first time I've seen a single guard since I've been back. I haven't seen a single person other
I've been
than.
seeing that they've had somebody who will walk like in the middle of this in the crack there and just like record people with like his phone. And it's like it makes me wonder if like they don't even have these cameras on up here. I have no idea like why don't they do that.
That or they just want a piece of content at that moment or something. Like I've always kind of wondered, you know, they used to come out with like nice cameras and film us and stuff occasionally.
Yeah, to make their content. Yeah.
And I've never seen that content. I always wondered like where that went. You know,
there was some VHS videos that they put out on like Twitter and stuff. There was I remember seeing one of them was crazy that I saw. There was a VHS video talking about like how they're cracking down on the Antifa terrorists and stuff like that, and the footage that they used literally had like inflatables and tear gas, and there was like an inflatable penis that was like hopping through like a gas cloud, and while they have like some heavy music or whatever.
Our U.S. government put this out.
Yeah. Yep.
Jesus Christ.
DHS. I mean, they also, you know, the DHS, you know, Twitter has also put out explicit Nazi propaganda. Explicit Nazi propaganda.
It would be interesting to like do a video comparing like DHS content like pre-Trump and post-Trump. You know, whatever they put out like during Biden compared to now. I'm sure it would just be like shockingly different.
Oh, I mean, it is, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they'll put out things like they constantly do like either explicit quotes from like not like classic Nazi propaganda. They'll do the like 14 words and shit like that. Which is like that's one of the things where like I would love to just fucking like, you know, poke the mind of like some of these fucking Asian here. Like, you know, how do you feel about the fact that the Department of Homeland Security like is recruiting people with explicit Nazi propaganda?
Yeah.
Explicit Nazi propaganda. How do you feel about that? And is that like, are you a fucking Nazi? Is that why you joined? Or is that something that
and some of them would say yes.
Or organizing against or whatever, because you know that that's the case. Like,
yeah.
The people that won't leave, what is threatening about
You know that there's, you know, yeah, a percentage of them in there that are really cool with that, you know. Got a few people down here all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck the police. Actors and badges protect the property, and it's
We got a few people down here.
But the people are in the streets. You can pay off me, you can't pay off me. Politicians who serve by any means. Ain't that goofy and all the companies TV self-fear. I read the land is free, but this generation here is about to cut the string. The band TikTok take us out the algorithm, but it's too late.
Oh, what am I doing now?
Oh, they left.
Put filter effects on. Hopefully I don't have filters going.
White supremacy is finally all glass, screaming free Palestine to their home and last. We see the lies and others claiming it's anti-Semitic to be anti-Zionist. I seen Jewish brothers and sisters out there fighting in solidarity and screaming free Palestine. With them organizing and learning and finally cutting ties with the state that's gotta rely on apartheid system to uphold and occupy.
And we will probably be heading out a little bit early tonight as well.
I can't imagine I'll be here till 10, but
yeah. Just because we have to take care of some stuff. Plot out the new year.
any big plans for Operation Inflation in 2026?
Yeah, we're going to be doing shit with, so we want to use Operation Inflation as basically, like, we want to lean into the things that we're, most effective with it, which is, like, amplification of messaging, and it's sort of like a media magnet and stuff. And so, like, we want to do, like, pop-up events, and so I'm putting together, like, a alert group, basically, so that I can send out a message that's just like, at this time on this day, we're going to show up, whether it be something that we're building ourselves, or whether it's something that, like, we're going to be going to, like,
Other event.
Another event, or maybe, like, helping support, like, I.C.E. and people that are organizing in other areas, so that we can sort of, like, direct attention to other ways of getting involved in the movement, not just like at the protest every day. Or we will always have like the resources available and stuff.
Yeah.
But we want to be expanding out and being helpful for bringing attention to people that are doing good, productive work.
I'd love to film some of that stuff. That would be awesome.
Yeah, I can add you to the group or whatever.
Yeah.
And then when we figure out when the State of the Union is, we'll probably be going to DC and do a big thing for the State of the Union.
I'd love to do that too, but that's not gonna happen.
Yeah. Huh?
I'll start living out.
That would be amazing.
Yeah. But yeah, the idea is to try to expand out and bring attention to things that need attention, whether it be going to places like Newport or anywhere else on the coast that they try to open up another facility.
Has there been any news from Newport recently, or did they pretty much shut that down?
Yeah, as far as I heard, the lease negotiations are kind of dead in the water, and they've been looking. Rumors are that they've been looking at other locations on the coast. But I haven't read up on it in, I think, about a week or so.
I wonder why they're choosing the coast over like eastern or central Oregon. Just the mountain range, maybe. They don't want to have to go over in the winter with buses. But...
Well, I think it might have to do with, so one of the things that they do is the way that they classify the border. So, like, the distance from the border where they can operate includes the coast.
Okay.
So, lots of cities are sort of in that ring, right? And so, like, even if it's like a sanctuary state or whatever, if it's a certain distance from the coast, that counts as like distance from the border.
So, like Newport has, yeah, they're like
that's my theory of why it's focusing on places like that. Yeah, that's my theory at least.
That's crazy. That makes a ton of sense, though. Yeah, because I was thinking, like, because I know that they really want an airport, and there's just not a lot of towns. Oh, thought they were turning in, maybe. There's not a lot of towns on the Oregon coast that have decent-sized airports. Like, probably Astoria, Tillamook, Newport. Like, that's most of them right there.
I forgot the name of the other place. That there was some rumors.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to get cold and wet.
yeah.
It was good to see you.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be out here tomorrow.
Okay. We'll be out here.
All right. Have a good night.
Yeah. Be safe.
Bye, Blades. We'll see you on Discord.
You're just saying bye.
Oh.
It's the one thing about those costumes. It's probably hard to tell what's going on around you, but
Yeah. But one of the nice things is that it kind of creates a separation,
a barrier.
Yeah, it's like you can be present and then also kind of like a little bit more distant at the same time.
Yeah.
Similar effect that I get with like earplugs or whatever. That like, I mean, some of the costumes are smaller and they can get a little claustrophobic, but some of them are a lot bigger, and it's like a cozy little bubble.
I'm gonna have to try one of them on one day.
Yeah, you probably should.
Just to see what it's like.
Whole experience.
Yeah.
You can't go through this protest without like not wearing. Oh my gosh, I'm in the New Yorker.
Why?
It was like in October, I think it was. I didn't know they were down here, and I'm yelling at my agent in a unicorn. I have my head popped out with a unicorn costume, and like it was the night that they dropped off like the little piggy books, and so I had the piggy book under my arm. I don't know if I had the bubble gun at that time, but I had the costume on. I'm yelling at him in his face, pointing at him, and the picture is just that, me yelling at a I.C.E. agent.
Oh, awesome.
And I was like, oh my gosh, this is like, and I only wore a unicorn costume twice. And one of the times I got in the New Yorker with my head poking out.
You gotta get that framed.
My dad went and took it, and I don't know how he did it because it was an online article, and he took the picture and he blew it up on a canvas print, and he walked in his house, and there it is.
No way,
Awesome.
that's sick. Yeah, I have like a little, I have a bookshelf in my house. It's actually like one of those like, what do you call it? It's what people would put their box TVs on, right?
Oh, yeah,
so it
yeah.
has like
Okay.
the big open area,
Yes.
and then, but I use it as a bookshelf. But in that open area, we've basically just been like collecting stuff that like people have gifted us.
Yep.
Or so like the Bob Ross guy.
Yes.
He painted a record of a vinyl record with the pink frog on it for Lacey.
Oh, that's
And,
awesome.
And so we have that. There was someone who was taking photos with like a nice camera. It gave us a bunch of like prints that looked fucking beautiful.
Oh, that's so awesome. She
people
gets out
made
here
like a
looking
little.
amazing in the pink frog outfit.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. She is a vibe. You know, there's so much awesome footage of her.
I know.
that see.
I post all the time of her dance because she's just. I don't know how she moves in that costume so well.
It's so good.
Yeah. She's,
So good.
yeah, it's like I was fascinated with it at first because there's like this thing that happens that I like to describe as like a 3-step process of like why is she dancing? She's still dancing, and she always dances.
Yeah.
And when they get to the she always dances, that's when it becomes like this really like sort of moving sort of thing, you know, because if you pay attention to when and where she's dancing, it's always intentional.
Oh yeah.
It's always like if there's people that are trying to instigate stuff, or maybe people are not at the front, or like she's always doing it to
Redirect attention
to
somewhere.
redirect
Yeah.
attention in a way that is like beneficial for the people that are down
Yes,
there.
I
Right?
totally
It's
agree
always,
with that.
always intentional.
Yeah.
And it's just, yeah, really, it's awesome to see a lot of the footage, because she's got so many fucking moves in that thing, you know?
I know, and it's like in the way that
Just
like
the way she can make a
the
move.
isolations in it, like oh my gosh, They're so good.
There was this scene that I think there's footage of it somewhere. It was I think during MAGA weekend, you had a bunch of people come through, and there was this like huge spectacle that was happening on the corner over here, and like tons of people started like fighting, getting in each other's faces, and I had like turned the speakers towards that group of the streamers because there was like 15 of these fucking MAGA streamers with like more cameras than people.
Yeah.
I turned the speakers towards them and started playing like really cringe like Disney music, and I started handing out.
Oh, that's always great.
I started handing out bubble wands to people, and she started like dancing in the middle of it, and then like you had this like fight that was about to break out. And then you had the Pink Frog dancing with like an audience around her blowing bubbles, and so there's bubbles everywhere around her, and she's dancing to like fucking I think it was like the Moana song
Yeah.
or something like that.
That might have been the one I posted.
Maybe if you have it, that shit was where there's like. Well, there was also another one she was dancing, I think, over
okay,
here.
there was. Oh yeah, that's the one I did.
I think that's the one. But yeah, it was it completely derailed that whole like the content that they were trying to get of like the triggered Antifa person, and then just like made their content ridiculous. But then like this like it literally, and it all happened within like 10 seconds, because we have like a protocol where it's like, if you hear Disney music or sometimes if they're really trying to stir up shit, I'll play potty training music.
Yeah.
If you hear that, then, and you're in an inflatable, go there, because like.
That's awesome.
That's good for me to know, actually.
Yeah.
I'll start paying attention when I hear that now.
Yeah, or like,
I guess I kind of knew that anyway, but.
The Disney music for sure, because the Disney music messes up their live streams.
It depends. Some of them stream on
X.
Twitter, and some of them stream.
But YouTube, it messes with you.
It messes up my live stream for
Does
sure.
it? Does it? Because like the problem that I had is that because I think it has to reach a certain amount of clarity. And so it has to be pretty loud. And so if there's a bunch of people screaming and stuff like that, and there's Disney music, like the Disney music has to be pretty loud in order for it to actually work.
So on every one of my videos,
I didn't want to fuck up your stream.
Well, so my stream, it's always, as soon as there's music, it's done. So like I'll get a little thing, it's like it can't be monetized because there's copyrighted content. And I'll click on it, and usually there'll be like 30 songs. No, I won't get a strike, but it demonetizes it.
Okay,
or,
well, I mean, that's
or
just
it'll
ad
be
revenue,
profit.
like...
Yeah, or it'll be profit split between 30 different artists.
Yeah, I can't imagine that ad revenue is very much.
No,
because I stream, and I've been streaming on YouTube and Twitch for a long time.
Yeah, and, like $5 is good for me.
Ad revenue on YouTube and Twitch.
And when I'm vertical, it's pennies.
Yeah, right. Like the only way to really like monetize yourself is through subscriptions and super chat. But what you should really be doing, I don't know if you have a Patreon.
I don't have
really
a Patreon yet.
There's tons of people that would love to support you more long term. That if you have a Patreon and you start directing people towards it, that's how you end up getting actual sustainability. Because I do have you can't get sustainability through just donos and subs and stuff like that. It has to be Patreon.
Because I have like 65 subs, but when I was out, I was out for 2 weeks, and probably 3/4 of those subs were up for renewal then, and you just can't expect anyone to renew if you're not putting out content.
Right.
Yeah, the only way I learned this the hard way, because I never wanted to get a Patreon, just because I figure trying to direct people to a different website is harder. But the thing is that you get the vast majority of the money that people give on Patreon. It gives people other options. It's a place where you can put exclusive content. So like if there's videos that can be monetized on YouTube, they have to be unlisted or whatever. We post them on Patreon. There's tons of little ways that you can sort of you know, spread the love on Patreon, and then there's tons of people that you know, would love to support in with like the tiered system that Patreon has, that they're just not mobilized to do it yet. And if you do that over time, then that's when you start actually getting that long-term support.
Yeah.
And mute this for a second too.
Oh, we got secret advice. Sorry about that, guys.
Secret advice only for content
secret
creators.
Antifa meeting.
Yeah. But
I'm fully indoctrinated into Antifa now.
but yeah, you should get a Patreon. You should get a Patreon. Trust me. It took me years to actually get a Patreon, and then I built the, you know, getting support on the Patreon, and then that was like, that was the only way that I could become sustainable, especially because like when I started streaming, because I stream politics and debate and stuff like that on Twitch and YouTube. The channel is Kid Not Kin, KIDNOTKIN.
Kid Not Kin.
Yeah, I've been on a little bit of a hiatus because I've been putting a lot of focus into this project, but I will be streaming on it soon because I have days off now.
Days off? What are those?
Yeah, but for a while I would stream. I would do react stuff to stuff that was maybe more. You know, like maybe there's a Pierce Morgan thing or whatever, or maybe I would be responding to like a Ben Shapiro video, and stuff that like gets a lot of views and clicks and stuff like that. And then during the election, I got so pissed off at advertising algorithms and the way that content works, and I just got really, really pissed off at that whole attention economy that, you know, propped up Ben Shapiro and people like that. And so I decided to stop doing things that get clicks and what. And so I would, when I stream, instead I would just study. So I would just stream myself studying. Like I would read an article and figure out what's going on, and then I would just study and just whatever the stuff that I like really want to do, the more boring shit. That's what I was leaning into. And so, like, there's a bunch of people that wanted the, like, more exciting content that ended up leaving. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to, I don't want to make content for you. I want to make it for me. And so my audience kind of shifted. But the thing that you find out is that when you're doing shit that you want to do, you end up getting an audience of people that, you know, are invested in the same way. There's tons of people that want to watch stuff like that.
Yeah.
But everyone thinks that you have to do the clickbait thing. Everyone thinks that you have to do it a particular way. And it's like, people only think that because everyone does that.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
yeah.
And YouTube, they want to make money. YouTube wants to make money, and so they want to find people that like your content. And the algorithm's really, really good. So, like, you can find your audience if you have if you do the things that you want to do consistently. And obviously, if it's like good quality, you don't have like, you know, audio that no one can hear or something like that.
Those are like, I thought about like, the reason why I haven't gone over to YouTube is because it's not like, you know, like TikTok, people are just like flipping through a For You page. YouTube, you don't really do that, right?
No, because YouTube wants to incentivize people who watch a video for over like 10 minutes.
Although, if you do vertical, you end up in the shorts feed, and you do get the people that are flipping through really quick.
Oh, really?
So the shorts are effective if you are like putting out videos and stuff like that. You know, like for you, the best thing to do is, you know, you have the live streams for the people that watch that kind of content.
Yeah.
There's tons of people that they don't watch live stream content, they watch video content. So what you should be doing, and I know it's labor, it is,
Yeah.
trust me, I know. But like what you should be doing is cutting out segments
Yeah.
and then posting those videos as videos, because there's a whole audience of people that are video watchers, not live stream watchers.
Yeah.
And so if you're doing stuff like that, then that's the way that shorts fit into it as well. And by the way, it is possible to do shorts, the short form live stream, the vertical live stream, and the landscape live stream at the same time.
Really?
Yeah. You should be looking into, and you can message me if you need help with it, but you can do a RTMP stream that
I
goes
have
to
tried
OBS.
so hard to figure that out, and I just have not been able to do that. So I've tried third-party app, you know, some of the simpler third-party apps.
Yeah.
You can't schedule in advance with those, and you can't monetize. And I could just
No, you don't
never
want-
get my head around the RTMP streaming.
Yeah, so there's a plugin called Multi RTMP. You probably know what Restream is.
I'm not familiar with that.
Oh, it's something that people use to stream on multiple platforms.
Okay.
But it costs money. But like, it doesn't have to cost money. Like, you can get an OBS plugin that is free and just set that up. And what you would do is you would have OBS, and OBS would be receiving the video feed from your phone.
Yeah.
And it would be sending it out from OBS to the platform. So you would have OBS at your home.
Yeah.
And then you would be streaming from your phone to OBS, which is going to the platforms. And then you can use the ATOM vertical plugin in OBS to send it to the YouTube short feed or TikTok. You can do tons of different platforms all at the same time. And that way you can utilize the vertical and the landscape view just straight from YouTube or whatever.
That would open me up to being able to use, other camera apps, like all sorts of stuff, and probably even like using my GoPro instead of this for certain things that makes a lot more sense for. Yeah, I've been trying to.
I am a huge nerd when it comes to OBS stuff.
Oh my God, I would love to pick your brain about that and get something set up.
Yeah, because like my stream, because I stream on multiple platforms. I have YouTube, Twitch, and my own website that I had set up because I wanted a way to have people chatting where they didn't have to log it with Google or Amazon. And so I built like a encrypted chat basically that you could use, and then on the screen it would show the different chats that people are in. It would just merge them together.
Okay.
And like color code them based on what platform they're on.
Oh, wow.
And then I also have like a AI bot, which is ironically enough a pink frog in a hoodie. That's the reason why the pink frog in a hoodie here.
Awesome.
That's why she was doing that, is because for years my like little channel mascot was the pink frog in a hoodie, and
That's so cool.
and but yeah, it was like this it's called like a PNG tuber. So like it's a little animated cartoon looking pink frog that like you can use it for TTS, or when I'm on like the starting soon screen, it would use AI to talk to the chat.
Okay.
And so like the chat could talk, they could chat, and then the bot would like respond to it with AI, with like an AI voice and stuff like that.
Wow.
There's a period where a couple years ago I did a marathon stream, and
I heard you guys originally kind of started doing that.
yeah, well, I was in the middle of the marathon when we started this project, which is cool because we live streamed the entire creation of the Operation Inflation thing. Like, we made the website on stream. We when we first started dropping off the costumes, that was all on stream. The people in my audience funded the first round of the costumes, and that entire thing was all streamed, which is really, really cool. because like it's cool to, you know, I guess show people like a hands-on experience of like how you can have a political impact with you know, without like a organization of tons of people, that you can just be creative and do something that people don't expect and have a huge impact, you know. But when I was doing the marathon,
What do you say?
Go home, fucking meatbags.
is that what you said?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he just said.
Wow.
No.
Ice Agent just came out and yelled at us.
Wow.
I can't believe that.
What a dickhead.
Fuck, I wish I had my camera turned over there. That was
I
crazy.
didn't see it.
Well, you could still like you need to go back and.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways,
Hour and
there was
35.
a moment during the marathon that we took like a GoPro out, and that we had learned how to sort of keep the stream moving while I would be able to leave my house, because I was just locked in my house all the time. I was like, well, I should not do that, because that marathon lasted for like 116 days of just literally nonstop, just wake up, stream, talk about politics, debate people, whatever, go to bed, and just over and over and over again. So I learned how to use like a GoPro with like the RTMP live feed and through Tailscale, so that the feed is like encrypted and secure, and then be able to handle everything and like view the chat from all the platforms at the same time, all that stuff. It's really, really there's some really good options for.
Yeah, if I could just set up just a simple OPS RTMP stream, like that would just open up. I mean, I can't even do overlays right now, which just killed me.
What do you mean?
So I'm just streaming directly through the YouTube app.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah,
there's
yeah, yeah,
there's no way to do any kind of overlay, which sucks
Right,
when
yeah.
you're getting I mean, there's less so now, but I mean, most people saw me through other people's restreams for the longest time,
and
and
you
they
can do
wouldn't
things-
credit me.
Yeah, and you can do things where like you can have stuff that pops up on the screen, or like alerts and stuff like that. So if someone's giving you a donation on a, you know, in the short form or the long form, horizontal or vertical,
Yeah.
that like, you know, something can pop up on the screen that says like thanks for your support.
Yeah.
Which goes a long way. It's stuff like that.
And
you can
chat
have like
showing up
you can
on
have like an
screen.
audible TTS. You know, you could have like a little speaker that they can hear the TTS. There's so many things that you can do.
I mean, that's why I'm sure you saw. I
see.
finally went
Yeah.
to those just so I could have something up on the screen.
Yeah.
And it was funny when I first started doing that. The restreamers would scramble to cut my stream. So then I learned to put it up for a couple of seconds, take it down, and then bring it right back up, because like that just like really messed with them.
No, can't you get the force them to give you some of the ad revenue if they they use your stream? But they're probably not getting ad revenue because of the music and shit.
So they would play my streams on mute, and then they use Tommy's audio, because they usually do the two, and he was far
There's
enough
still
away.
the visual though, right? Like,
So I was able to get a couple of their streams taken down. It's very hard to force ad revenue sharing. But so then what they all started
there's
doing
also
is
not-
they
there's
live
also
stream.
actually just reporting. There's actually just like, you know,
Yeah.
this person is, you know, violating the content use. They're using extended clips of my
Yeah.
streams, and so I want it taken down. And then you can enforce strikes and stuff like that.
Yeah,
if
so
they
I
keep
was
doing
able to
it.
do that a couple of times, but then they all restream and then immediately private their videos. So it's hard for me to know if they were restreaming me or not.
Oh, yeah,
because
yeah.
by the time I get home, they've ended their stream and privated the video. Which,
Yeah, you just need a watermark, really. I mean,
Yeah.
it's you know, people restreaming is, you know, free publicity as well.
yeah. It's just,
Because
yeah.
a lot of people are watching the Chud streams, like especially when you're not here.
Yeah.
They'll watch the Chud streams just because they need to know what's going on, and nobody on this side really streams.
Well, and that was, you know, I thought long and hard about whether I was even going to come back down here. And, you know, the deciding factor really was that there's no one from the left or middle at all streaming consistently down here other than me.
Yeah, there's a whole etiquette thing about like video and streaming at a protest usually, and so I think a lot of people are kind of averse to doing it.
Yeah.
Ironically though, because in this particular location, it's like one of the most heavily monitored locations in the United. Like there's cameras literally fucking everywhere. And so like you should never expect that you have any level of privacy when you're down here at all.
Yeah.
But still, people feel weird about cameras and stuff.
And I try not to be too up in people's faces. I try and kind of be a little further back.
No, people notice that. Yeah. People notice when people have good camera etiquette and stuff.
Yeah.
If it's like a new face or whatever, like when if they see you like move the camera or avoid their face at first, it's like, okay, he gets it.
Yeah, and then it's, it's difficult to film a protest. There's like 15 people here. It's like, yeah, I can't just like film,
I know that's what I do. Sometimes I just film the gate, and they're like,
yeah,
like, wow,
why would I watch this?
This is what we're doing.
Well, it's also like, I would hope that somebody could set up just like like this happens sometimes where I'll see someone sets up a camera that is literally just pointed right here.
Yeah.
So that you don't need somebody constantly bringing out their phone to get license plates or whatever.
Yeah.
That it's just constantly there
and for a
creating
long time,
sort of like an archive for that.
I would just be set up across the street and just film this way for sometimes entire streams, which works if there's something going on over here, people coming and going, and now it's just.
Well, the thing, there's also, because I thought about this too, there's it's really simple like AI technology that you can use to just like, it's what's used in like flock cameras.
Yeah.
Where it just, basically, it's just constantly looking for license plates, and then it just like logs the license plate, and it just does it automatically using AI, and it's probably super, super easy to run. You could probably do it on like a Raspberry Pi or something. Yeah, it'd be cool to do shit like that.
I had always wondered if you could pay a little money to that auto shop to stick a camera up on their roof and just have it, just like basically a live
for
stream.
the storage unit.
They probably wouldn't. They're pretty averse to the political stuff going on. I don't.
Money
think
talks.
It does, yeah. But I'm told that the owner is pretty old and kind of stuck in his ways type thing, and money doesn't talk as well to people that are like 80 years old, and.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I heard the owner.
Welcome to the Pretenders. So tired. Thank you.
Is what?
The property owner is for the left side, and
I've heard.
And the person that manages the groundworks is not.
Oh,
so what happened was when
the guy who rents the property.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what happened was when the caterpillars came over and were scraping the.
Well, if he has a lease, then you have to talk to him anyways about the camera.
Yeah. So they came over and were spray painting this, trying to clean it.
Yeah.
And the police, they got in trouble because the police were like, well, the property owner doesn't want you doing this. And so.
Right, they keep claiming they get permission from different people.
They got permission from the renter, but the property owner was like,
well,
no.
They were trying to say they had permission to repaint those benches.
I think that's crazy because that's a historical site, and they painted brown on the wood.
Yeah.
And that was chalk, and all you had to do was use water to get it off.
And those
now
benches
they
are
painted the wood.
And
I was like, that's a historical site. I feel like them painting the wood brown was completely out of line.
Yeah, I mean, the way that I view it is that, like, my guess is they wanted to do that so that they could have some sort of semblance of, like, oh, we are community people.
Yes.
You don't live here. you know, like you don't even live here.
Yeah.
It like you know, like
Well, the
Iceman or
person
whatever.
that
He doesn't
was
live
doing-
here.
Well,
like,
but Nico does.
yeah, but it was before that it was like Iceman, but they have you know they. But I think that you know they wanted some semblance of like we're actually good Samaritans, even though all the footage that you'll ever see of them is yelling at random people.
Yeah.
And but also this idea that it will piss off people on the left, and it's like
No.
you're just anyone who like if you've ever like known somebody who's into like tagging or whatever, if you get your shit covered, then that's just part of the
yeah.
part of what you sign up for.
Exactly.
You know? Like it's not like you're not going to be offended if
Yeah.
you know someone covers over the thing. You're going to see
Your
it.
goal,
You're going to see it as a new
see how long
canvas.
it lasts.
Like,
And then you're like, oh, they finally got it covered. Like,
yeah, shit like that, right? Like you don't get offended. You're just like you know that's the way that it works. You know, like
Yeah.
yeah.
And the reality is everything they've tried to clean up, they fucked up worse. You know, they stripped the coating off
Oh my
that
gosh.
street pole over there. They fucked
bench?
up the fence.
The
They
bench?
fucked up the bench. They fucked up this bench.
I was like, what are you using? Like, I feel like if I just couldn't believe that what they did to the bench over there. Like it was.
I haven't looked at the
It was
bench.
taking up the metal stuff and
That's what they did on this street pole. The
Mhm.
protective coating on it's gone because they went at it with a drill with a wire brush and took the like
they
galvanizing
had
off
some
it.
kind of chemical they were using that I think is what really got it. That's what happened with the bench.
I'll have to go look at the bench.
It's just all kind of silly to me. You know,
Yeah.
I saw them the other day, and I said this this really funny. It's so funny to me. Because they were cleaning off the stickers on the pole, and I told this joke of you know how many maggots does it take to clean stickers off a pole? 6. It takes 5 to 1 to scrape the stickers, and then 5 to record it.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what you saw. Is you had 5 people live streaming with cameras as one person is like scraping stickers off this shit. That you know is going to get more stickers the next time. But they wanted to, they're making content, you know? They wanted to make content of it.
Yeah.
And it's like, y'all are weird.
I
You know,
was
like-
gonna take videos around the city because like everywhere you go around the city, poles are covered with stickers.
Right.
It's
In
not
any
just here,
city,
right?
any major city
So
in the country.
I want to be
you know?
like, look at all these stickers over here. Why aren't you out cleaning up these stickers?
Oh, yeah. I mean, like I said, it's silly, but I don't even let it.
Oh yeah.
They do so much like nonsensical stuff and say nonsensical stuff that it's like, you know, you're gonna waste your breath, you know, pointing out every single nonsensical
Oh
thing
yeah,
that they do.
for sure.
It's like the other day, someone was really frustrated about one of the guys that was yelling, and he was like, "That's not even a grammatical sentence or whatever." and I was like, "Well, get this." Because they probably know that it's not grammatically incorrect, or that it's not grammatically correct, and they say it because at some point someone said, "That's not even grammatically correct," and they got content out of it.
Yeah.
And so now they say it probably because it's grammatically incorrect. And then they were like, "Oh, fuck!" And it's like, yeah, so why waste your energy? You know, like. Thinking about like every hypocritical thing that they say or every stupid thing that it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be because it upsets you, you know?
It gets a reaction, and that's the goal.
Yeah, they get donuts, that's it.
I think I'm gonna cut it short tonight. I am crazy.
Yeah,
I know,
yeah.
It was really good talking to you guys.
Yeah, it was
so
good
I'm
talking.
so glad you're out. How are you doing?
I mean, I still have horrible ringing in my ear, and I have like massive sensitivity, but it's way better than it was. I mean, first week and a half, I was out. I mean,
I was there that night. I cannot believe it.
Yeah, I had no idea you could fuck up someone's ear that bad.
Yeah.
You know, it took me out for a little while.
I don't even understand why they target you because you're the least.
Well, I think from my perspective
Yeah.
is that is that it seemed like I mean they do target him because they will get a reaction or they can hear even if they don't get a reaction they can hear they can watch it happen on your stream,
Right.
and so they can get what they want by sort of like this, what do you call it, like a vicarious reaction, where they can even just assume because they can see it, they can hear it on your phone,
Yeah.
It's getting. It's,
and
yeah.
and it's also like they view it as like a territory thing, and you know the chatters all want the developing drama and stuff like that. And because they can watch it sort of like on your stream, then it motivates them to do it. And so like that's why. But like with that
It's
night,
true, yeah.
that night, the thing that they were motivated towards was the fact that we had a big projector
Yes,
on the wall. I think it was saying that like Trump's a pedophile or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we had filled up the wall with like Trump is a pedophile. And they were really upset, and so they came down with umbrellas and stood in front of them.
Like they're coming down with the umbrellas. I literally watched them like, we're gonna go down there.
For like an hour,
and
they were
so I walked
holding
over
an-
there. I waddle over there in my frog suit, and I have the megaphone inside there. And I just kind of watched them hold up the umbrella
I was like, whoa.
by the van, and I was like, hey, if you need water or anything, I got you. Your arm's gonna get tired. Make sure you take some turns. You know, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I think it's funny that
it
they
was
did.
taking up, like, now they're occupied over there.
Yeah, I thought it was funny, but the reason why they came down like that is because they were all marching towards the projector, and Iceman is like fucked in the head. He's like his brain doesn't completely function at all. He's kind of like he has like these dead eyes that like you can tell there's not much going on in there. Yeah, he was walking past you, and of course if he's walking past someone and he's yelling in the megaphone, he's gonna fucking
Yeah.
Well,
that whole week kind of things had ramped up towards me, and it was just really dead down here, and there weren't really any like notable figures down here anymore, and they didn't really have anyone else. So
I mean, I was having fun with them too, but like that's when I started like getting in the frog suit with the microphone in it, just so I could like debate them about stuff and say stupid shit and just pick on people like Brown Zero for like pooping his pants and stuff.
Oh my god, that really got to him.
I know, yeah. Well, it's because the way that you get to them is that you if you can get their chat to pick on them too, it really hurts their ego.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to make his chat start calling him Brown Zero or Poopy
Apparently,
Pants or
Tommy started calling him Brown Zero. So
yeah. Yeah, and I see people in the chat that are picking it up too.
he got really mad because
it's like,
my chat was saying Brown Zero. He accused me of being racist.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not
like
a race thing. It's because
racist.
you pooped your pants.
no. Well, he knows. He knows. He knows it doesn't make sense. It's like I'm a streamer. I'm a content creator. I'm a streamer. I know how it works probably better than all these guys do. And so like, yeah, I know how to turn your chat against you on some stupid shit. Yeah. And it's like, what are you gonna do? You gotta fucking a little frog fucking waddling over to you, saying that you pooped your little nightie. What are you gonna do? Nothing. You're gonna have a cartoon frog yelling about how you pooped yourself, and he has video evidence that he's going to be posting online. And there's nothing you can do about it. And it's like, what are you going to do? Are you going to hit the frog? What are you going to do? Nothing. So I had some fun with it too. But
then the more time he spends defending himself, just
yeah, he starts to look defensive.
Yeah.
It's the like the you mad trick. It's like, oh, it's like you're mad even if you're not mad, but they say it enough times until you get mad.
Yeah.
It's that kind of thing where there's nothing that you can do except ignore it. But these guys are not here with cameras and live streaming equipment to ignore shit.
Yeah, exactly.
So like, if you understand that, then you can But yeah, it is fucking. It is wet and cold, and we're probably gonna be.
Yeah, I've been out here 2 hours. I think I'm happy with that. Okay, we're gonna cut it off, guys. I'll be out here tomorrow. Oh, I didn't mean to do.
You cut it off already?
You need to
I
get the
I
waterproof
cut off
spray.
the video.
You need to get the waterproof spray on your screen.
I need to get what?
The waterproof spray on your screen.
Spray.
Yeah, this type of shit that you can put on like windshields or whatever.
Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out.
It'll make the water just fall right off.
Okay, we're calling it a night, guys. I'll be back out here at 7 tomorrow. Thank you guys for coming out on this slow night. Thank you
Like
to
and
whoever,
subscribe. Wait for the Patreon link.
and thank you to the person that donated $5. I will be using that to dry my clothes tonight. You guys have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow.